There is great uncertainty this evening about whether the planned construction of the Transportation Centre for Portmore St. Catherine will materialize. The matter was discussed at Thursday's sitting of the Standing Finance Committee of Parliament. Time is running out for the country to capitalize on funds for the financing of the Portmore Transportation Centre. In 2008, a conditional design and build agreement was signed with the same Belgium company which constructed the Halfway Tree Transportation Centre. On offer is a loan of $8.5 billion. The government will, however, have to fork out a percentage. But this announcement from Transport Minister Mike Henry this week.
The Portmore Transportation Hub is required in the pre-construction activities. However, no budgetary support was provided. Therefore, the Ministry is unable to continue the works to enhance the readiness to begin the construction phase when the fiscal space is available. No capital B budget ceiling was provided in 2018-19. However, approximately $2.9 billion in fiscal space is required to commence construction of that hub.
So another budget and no money allocated towards the project. Opposition spokesman on transport, Michael Phillips, wanted to know whether the country was at risk of losing the funds.
This is something that was in the Governor General's throne speech, in the Prime Minister's speech in years. So when I see nothing in the budget, knowing that we basically passed the deadline, this seems like it is basically in a file
Well,
the back and will not happen.
Because I think it's such an important element.
No, it is.
To the saving of the cost of JUTC and putting in the park and ride and allowing people to use what, as I said, 75% of people don't own vehicles, etc. I'm still pursuing it and waiting on the fiscal space and the opportunity as Cabinet has asked me to do. I think we're still hoping that it will happen. At the moment, they're still leaving it open-ended till June, and I'm leaving it open-ended to revisit the overall program and satisfy anything that PIMSEC, etc., and fiscal space would allow.
Minister, I've been hearing about the PIMSEC from when we were before I'm just saying, before the 2016 elections, I heard that it was at PIMSEC. If 2 years after it has not left PIMSEC, then, I mean, how do we get anything done?
I understand from the PS they've finally signed off on it.
Who's that?
PIMSEC.
After 2 years?
Well, I'm there 2 years and I inherited
no, that's the point I'm making, Minister.